Hey guys, welcome to episode 27. Can you believe it? 27 episodes in this series so far. And today is another special, different kind of video because it's our behind the scenes video as to how did I shoot this entire series. I'll be showing you some of the equipment that I've used, the workflow, how I edited the videos, what software did I use, how I made the thumbnails, and then my kind of little workflow on my uploading process. So just to give a bit of a shout out to my equipment that I've been using. I have made separate videos in the past and early on in this year about my whole new setup, and a lot of the equipment I've used is in that video. It's called my bedroom tour. You can see over here. So the iMac that I bought, some of the lights that you see on the whiteboard, which you'll see obviously in a few minutes, are in that episode. So if you want to check out how much they cost and why did I buy them, head over there so you can watch that video. But in terms of kind of some of the new things, this microphone that you see me utilizing, I made a separate video on that as well, so feel free to check that out as to why did I buy that in particular, which has been serving me really well as a useful microphone for this setup. Again, I would prefer it slightly somewhere else, but you'll see in the video why do I have it in this orientation. Then the softbox, which you'll see in the video today. That's something that's new, so I'll talk about why did I buy this particular softbox. But I just wanted to share those kind of new equipment stuff before I go into the actual workflow and behind the scenes. But I will now be quiet, I think, and then tell myself to talk, but in this behind the scenes episode. So as you can see now, this is the behind the scenes little montage of the actual studio. I'm also using my iPhone, so where you see the tripod, that is where the iPhone is normally, and then you can see, as I mentioned, the iPad on the right just next to it as a little kind of like reminder of what I need to say, and then the 27-inch iMac on the left hand side, also providing a bit of light but also providing useful information, especially when I've done a lot of these screen shares and screen grabs. As you can see, you've got the whiteboard with the LED strip light as well, providing a bit of illumination as you can see in the video. And then we go on to said microphone. You can see here the microphone is actually propped up on a shelf on my big bookshelf. Apologies, I've not had time to tidy this shelf up, but to give you a bit of authenticity as to, you know, this is not a multi-million-dollar studio, it's just one half of my bedroom. But as you can see now, you can see me moving the microphone away, so when I don't need it, I can just literally swivel it across and have it there, so it's out of frame, out of shot, out of kind of my frame when I'm looking at the iMac. But when I do want to actually record a video, I can just swivel it back, prop up the iPhone on the tripod, and then start recording. So this has been a big game changer for me in terms of making videos, where the streamlined process to set everything up is a matter of minutes, when before it used to take me, you know, half an hour, nearly an hour to set everything up when I shot one of the first few videos since January. So this inclusion of the microphone on the swivel and the iPhone at that angle, as you saw earlier, has been a big part of how I've been able to shoot a lot of videos, obviously with this series, but generate a lot of videos per week. Then just as a little whistle-stop tour, this is the softbox, the newer the softbox, can't remember the exact name, but I'll put a link in the description box on my YouTube channel if you did want to find out. I think it was around about £80, including the soft box. Actually, that's a lie because I bought the soft box separately, now that I remembered from my memory. The light box itself, so without the soft box, so that little kind of cover you see, it was £80 roughly, I think, and then it was, I think, £30 for the soft box itself. But again, links are in the description box. But then you're probably wondering, what do I do from there? I then import the audio and the video into Final Cut Pro, so that's what I use. I have a few different plugins, but I'll leave that for a separate video as to how I use Final Cut Pro. So here is where I edit. I merge the audio from the microphone with the video, and then add in little kind of transitions or little pop-up titles. You can see I add a little photo of the Instagram page, or when I'm doing screen shares or screen grabs, I add that in as well into this video. And you can see on the left hand side I've got a lot of different episodes. Unfortunately, you can see how lazy I got. I used to put fun facts about fasting, and then a few episodes later I just put the episode title and the episode number, And then as you can see, I get even more lazy where I just put the episode number, because there's been a lot of work editing these videos day in, day out. And then I export that into this folder, as you can see, which is a bit of a mess, but this is where all the YouTube videos and the Instagram videos, the audio are all in. Generally, they've been in folders, but because I've been so busy editing and releasing these in amongst all the different jobs I have, it's been difficult to put them all in an organized fashion. But I hope to do so after the series, so I've got a nice organized folder of this entire series and all the raw files and videos and audio and pictures and everything else in one place. And then go to Canva. So whilst the video is exporting, which takes quite a few minutes, because although I did upgrade this iMac, it is obviously still a bit old. Whilst that's happening, I actually go and I just took pictures of myself before the video, go onto Canva, and you can see so many different thumbnails here. I kept the same theme, so all I do is I just change the picture, change the title, add a bit of additions. So I added vignette, I think it's pronounced that way, just to kind of isolate my face, and then just try to correctly expose the photo. So sometimes a bit of brightness, slight of saturation, so it looks a bit more clean. And then obviously I export these pictures, as well as the Instagram pictures that I put up. So one is a YouTube kind of post to direct people hopefully to the YouTube channel, and one is obviously a picture that goes as a cover photo for the Instagram reel. Then I head over to YouTube. As you can see here, I've got all the videos already out. Click on the button, upload a video. For the purpose of this, I'll just pretend I'm going to upload a video. So I've probably clicked on select file by now, and then I just selected one of the videos that are in the folder, and you upload it. And then you can see here the pre-selected description of what I normally have, which I've set up already. So then all I do is I just add a description for that particular video. And for me, that's been the biggest kind of bane of something I don't really enjoy. I just want to get the video out, but sometimes I get delays because I have to think of a description to write, which I normally just copy and paste from Notion. And then I can add in an end kind of title in this section, add in some playlists, some YouTube cards as they call it, and then either schedule or release the video. So that was a little bit of a behind the scenes as to my workflow and some of the equipment that I've used to make this series. Sorry it's not as kind of well versed as I would like it to, but I'm hoping it gives you a little bit of an insight as to the workflow in particular, so how I actually put these videos together, some of the resources that I've acquired over the past year and a half to help me to make these high quality videos in 4K, utilizing a decent microphone with some editing for this daily series. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you had, please do let me know in the comment section below. Follow me on Instagram if you can, and do subscribe to the channel because it'll be super useful for me and said channel, because we're still trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark in due time, but one step at a time. But in any case, this was episode 27, and we now have 3 episodes left. So hope you can stay tuned and stay with me to the finish line to reach that episode 30. Take care.